What's up, everybody? Happy Friday to you. Market up or down? The market was down. Again, for the new people, you cannot go by color of the candle. If you're unsure what you're looking at, you should get some overall basic level understanding of candlesticks. But the close here was lower than the close the previous day. So this is a red day. You can see it as a minus up here and a minus over here to the right. So let's check out the brokerage account. You can see we had a little bit of movement. We need to update the spreadsheet. So we're going to start with actually 2 days ago just to make sure. I don't think I did a video. Market was kind of up. Nothing really happened. We got WFRD 84.49, Cognizant 41.44, Booz Allen 62.68. MKTX 113.46. Check. Leidos 104.32. Fox 45.37. And Dox 51.65. Now in today's action, we actually sold Fox. So like I always say, the stock market does not have to go up for you to make money. Our out was 45.82. I can't see very good, sorry folks. Let's update our total here for the month up to 2107. Goal of $27, $28 for the month, 1% of the total account. You can see here we'll be trying to get up to 1200. So we have $45.49 to go, but we'll be working on that. But with all of our spreadsheets up to date, we need to go to the trading plan. So the first step of the trading plan is check the screener. We're trying to buy stuff we already have, from smallest equity to largest equity. NOG and CTSH. NOG is not on here. Cognizant is. So I just want to double check and make sure that everything fits the system. So PE and forward PE, and add these up, divide by 2. It should be under 15. We've got dividends here, dividend EST and TTM, and then debt under 4, debt over equity, and long-term debt over equity. Both of them under 4. That's kind of what I go for. So 40.03. We'll go a little faster as we get through, just in case there are some new folks stumbling in. We're going to take one share because try to keep position sizing to 1% of the total account without going over and without using partial shares. This broker doesn't really like partial shares that much. We're going to do a round trip order here. First trigger is the second. I'm going to try to buy one. We're going to sell both shares too. So for the buy price, look for 40.03, which is the closing print. All right, 40.03, that's what it says. All right, now I always try to get my price from another source other than the broker. Brokers get paid by a lot of ways, but sometimes they take a little spread, and I don't like that. So we need a sell price now. So if I add these up, divide by 2, because I have 2 shares, that'll give me an average, and I'm going to take that number times 1.01 to get my sell price. Very simple. We'll go a little quicker as we go, but that's the general framework for anybody new. you're new, make sure you're subscribed, hit the like button, and share this with your friends. This is how I did it. How I do it every day till I die off. Alright, so we go back to the spreadsheet. We've got Booz Allen and MKTX. Booz Allen. Nice PEs, nice dividend. Debt is very high, but it is under 4, 62, 22. Going with the first trigger is the second again. Going to buy 1 and sell 2 shares. Limit order, good till cancel, extended hours. And we need a sell price. So add these up, divided by 2, get my average. Times 1.01. Tired, I just worked a full shift at a factory. So it's the main reason I do this stuff is the spread awareness that average people can totally crush the markets. It's not limited just to super rich people or super smart people. Average people do it too. And document my journey here. Still have plenty of money, got $1,600 left. So we got MKTX and WFRD. No MKTX, WFRD is here, Weatherford. For oil and gas, got nice PEs. Dividends are above 1, and we have debt that is under 4, 82.75. And if you can look at where we started buying this one, it's down $7 a share. So our average cost basis has dropped significantly, and math becomes my market advantage. Of course, you can't just keep buying stuff as it keeps going down forever, so that's where this system of systematically deciding where the money goes comes into play. I'm going to buy 1 and sell 3 of them. And 82.75, right? Yeah. Okay, add these up, divide by 3 now, because I have 3 shares. And I'm going to get that average times 1.01. And you can see that the sell price is actually less than our initial purchase price. And that's how I can sell stocks for profit as the underlying continues to go in a downtrend. So I'm no longer afraid of a correction or a crash or a long period like a lost decade that could potentially happen again. Because my strategy protects me in times of volatility and prolonged downtrends. We have DOX and Eldos. DOX is not on here. Eldos is. Nice PEs. We've got dividends. Debt's under 4. 101.76. This is another example. You've got a lot of tranches in this. What's this, 6 now? Yeah, 6 of them. So it's fell 10% since our initial price. But we are still in the game. I believe there was only one more that I bought today. I do a similar strategy on a different account. Well, I might break at work. You know, people probably think I'm a bit crazy or obsessed, but I think that's what it takes. To do extraordinary things, you need extraordinary efforts. And that is how it is. I think we had 76, right? Yeah. I'm going to add those up, divide by 6, since there's 6 shares, to get an average. Take that times 1.01. Always a limit order. You can see we're trying to sell at 107. Our initial purchase price was 111. So again, this thing can continue to slide downwards. That doesn't bother me a bit. And now that we have completed the stocks that we own, next step in my trading plan is universe of stocks. And none of these are in my universe. So next is alphabetical. Just let's roll. PEs are too high here. I'm going to go quick, but as soon as it doesn't fit, we're moving. PEs are too high here for CME. Traded out a lot in the past. We already got Cognizant. This is the Fox Class A shares. And you can see PEs are under 15. We've got the dividend, nice low debt, 50-10 for Fox A. We were doing the Class B shares, but not against doing the Class A shares. It just feels weird buying two of the same underlying. You know, there can be an arbitrage between Class A and Class B shares. I was actually reading about that today, actually, in Manish Pabrai's book, The Dundo Investor. It's a pretty good read. It's a nice, easy read. First trigger is the second. Just going to take one little share here. And it was 50-10. And I just got that right off the screener, right? Remember, with the limit order, I can always get a better fill, but it won't be worse. So you see here, this says 49.93. It could fill at that price. It just won't go any higher than 50-10 on the buy side. So I'm protected, but I can always get a better deal. And you can see here, we still have roughly 50% in cash. Let's do a little big picture. And the stock market, we can get it to load up here or a little quicker. From peak to trough, roughly, just very roughly basic, is down 4%. So, like I always like to say, this is not the top, right? So if you put all your money in, at least you didn't do it at the very tippy top, right? So you have some sort of an advantage there. For end of the week, I always like to look here, and this is a potential short signal for me. And if I wasn't at work today, I might have put something on, but got the normal hedge on at all times. We're good there. But may consider something here on Monday. You know, be very wary of this low here, 714.99. It's a long way for it to go in just a few days, but it can happen. And if so, that would be a tweezer top. So if you don't know candlestick patterns, just put in a little time if you're interested. Not, doesn't matter. Has nothing to do with the way I trade this particular account. So that's all we have for today. If you would, leave me a like on your way out. Make sure you're subscribed and share this with your friends. Remember, for a little disclaimer, this is not financial advice. I'm not licensed to do anything. And I'm not telling you what you should or shouldn't do with your money, but this is what I'm doing. Document my journey here for fun and entertainment. And to show people that average people can win. You know, if you willy-nilly put money in the stock market, you can lose money. So know what you're doing, have a plan, write it down, and win. Go win. It's possible. Great weekend.